Up, boom, looking good. We're gonna go green screen. Yeah, we out near the lake right now. We're doing lake stuff. Yeah, we got quite a few desserts. What?
Yep, it's raining.
It's raining?
I just saw about the lightning and you went out and I see some drops of rain.
Do you want
I can't see it on
you want chocolate chip cookies, or do you want chocolate chip cookies with ice cream in the middle and then chocolate chip cookie back on top of that?
like chocolate chip cookie sandwich.
Yeah.
But are you saying like chocolate chip cookies and like on top of another? Or with another?
Chocolate chip cookie. I put ice cream on top of the chocolate chip cookie, and then I put one chocolate chip cookie on top of that.
That's like a better s'more.
Your mother's a s'more.
May I see the cookies? Are you making them right now?
No, I'm about to make them here in a moment.
Is the camera is it like on right now?
Yeah, we're waiting on hey chill, welcome in, welcome in. We're waiting on Lacey to jump in. Hey chill, how you doing? We're about to make some cookies here in a moment.
Yeah, I think I just like one.
You want regular cookies?
Yeah.
Okay, easy enough. Let's see, so one, two cookies. India, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. One, two. That's one sandwich, two sandwich, three sandwich, four sandwiches plus two cookies. Yeah, we gotta make some dessert tonight. How was your day? You know what? It wasn't too bad. Went and saw some people today. Went and did some work. We're gonna make some chocolate chip cookies, and then on top of the chocolate chip cookie, we're gonna put a little thing of ice cream, and then on top of that, we're gonna put one more chocolate chip cookie. We're gonna try something different tonight. We're gonna try for diabetes. All right. We're gonna try to have diabetes. Probably not the most romantic thing to say, but sometimes it's a fact. Let's get down. What did you have for Thanksgiving? Oh man, I had we had turkey and ham, mashed potatoes and gravy, corn, green beans, stovetop stuffing, macaroni and cheese, and I made spaghetti. It was delicious. I got to spend time with my family. Oh man, it's always good. What did y'all have for Thanksgiving? Anything good? Anything cool? Tony, how was your Thanksgiving? Good. Huh? Well, not too long at all, really. Y'all, people usually jump in pretty quickly. Maybe like 2 minutes. Maybe 2 minutes. Spend time with my family, that's 100%. That's one thing you can't get back. You gotta enjoy it as much as you can, you know what I mean? Not as far as I know, Gavin. Not as far as I know. It's better if I'm not. How are both of these milks terrible? I'm not a dad, but I'm about to do a real dad thing. You go out and get some milk. Tony, we might have to run to the store and get some milk. Oh. Yeah, chill. That's legit. Yeah, we're gonna run back to the store. You know how... Y'all do some math with me real quick. You live in Kodiak, Alaska. Where do you think the nearest store is at? Where do you think the nearest store is at when you live in Kodiak, Alaska? I'm gonna give you a hint. It's not 5 minutes up the street. We gotta go and get some milk. My favorite. What's your favorite hobby? Probably photography. I enjoy photography a lot. I enjoyed the hobby of. I enjoyed enough to be able to make a career out of it. Let me see. Look behind you. I don't see anything behind me. Who is your favorite football player? Probably Ronaldo. Her channel is Card. I mean, you like soccer. You like soccer? Yeah, soccer's pretty neat. I appreciate soccer. Who is your favorite football player? Probably Ronaldo again. Not really Messi. I'm not too much of a Messi fan. Probably Ronaldo. Hector's going to be running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines. Oh man, shut up. Short throw dipsticks, probably. Hopefully. And on top of that, he just ordered 3 T66 turbos with NOS and a Motec exhaust system. He better have short throw dipsticks. That's all I'm saying. My sister, the channel is LantTube. I'll write that one down here in a moment. Sui. Yep. Suzuki. See, I like the little Suzuki cars they have once in a while. No, I mean like the football teams, not soccer. Um, probably the Tennessee Titans. I tell you, Kodiak, Alaska, we don't have. In Kodiak, Alaska, we don't have football teams, so it's hard for me to tell you anything about what's going on in the mainland. Fred is running a Chevy Silverado with 300 horsepower with 2 turbos, custom exhaust. No. I'm running a 73 Prelude with a 4.0. Hold on. It's a 73 Prelude twin turbo, of course, JDM. It's been bored out. It's got a 503cc engine built into it. Short throw dipstick, of course. It's got a mid shifter. I don't do none of that weak stuff. And it's also got tinted windows. Any game you play. No, not really. Do you know a Chrysler 300? Do you know a Chrysler 300? I've seen them before. They're pretty neat. You almost fell over right there. Good thing we have the lake in the background. I've seen a Chrysler 300. I used to own one of those. It was a 2014 Chrysler 300 gunmetal gray, sitting on 20s, presidential edition. I had my little brother remove the passenger seat for extra leg room. Ford or Chevy, man. That's a really good one. All around, probably Ford, and I hate to say it, all around. They got some nice vehicles. What is your fave dream car and your most unfave? Probably my fave dream car probably gonna be a probably 2026, maybe 2025 because I'm generous. Probably 2026 Honda CR-V. My least favorite dream car. Probably like one of those cars that are made in like North Korea, where they're about to break down. No, hold on. No, that's way too much. I'll probably say like anything involving Nissan, probably Nissan Altima. If you drive a Nissan, mm-hmm. When is the next live you're going to do? Probably tomorrow morning. I got to make some. Usually I do a live on Saturday mornings where I make a super healthy breakfast. We'll make some lentils, some potatoes, some eggs, some Sonora tortillas with cheese, and probably a side of avocado to freshen it up. I'm a sub. I appreciate that for real, Gavin. Hopefully it wasn't the my least favorite vehicle's a Nissan comment. It's really good. It's suspiciously good. I sub to. I appreciate that, Chill and Gavin. That's legit. I appreciate both of y'all. I appreciate the questions too, man. Usually don't get a lot of people coming here asking questions. What's your what's your favorite car there, Gavin? Sorry, y'all. I'm looking at stuff over here in the lake. See some lake stuff happening. Let's see if we can change the scene for a moment. There we go. Now we out in the agaves. Now we got Jesus in the background. There you go, y'all. Now we're outside hanging out. I don't even know what that. If I had my studio open right now, I'd go to the studio and go check it out. That sounds Lamborghini Hurricane. I know that one. I think. Y'all know which ones are pretty neat. Also, is Honda Element. Those ones are pretty nice. Pontiac Aztec. That's a no-no. That's a do not do. Pontiac Aztec is a strict do not drive, do not operate. What do y'all think? What do you think some of the more uglier cars out there? I know there's a lot of controversial opinions about that Cybertruck. Some people say it's nice. Some people say, uh-uh. The reason why I saw this, because you know we have a lot. True to your heart. Well, I appreciate that, Gavin. That's incredibly kind of you to say. You know, you don't have to spell to say what's on your heart. You know what I mean? I can figure it out. That's incredibly kind of you, and I appreciate that. Check it out, y'all. We gotta hurry up and make these cookies. We gotta go to the store. Y'all, like I said, y'all know how long it takes living in. I highly doubt anybody else in this chat lives in Alaska, but if you can just drive 5 minutes to the store to get whatever you need, God bless you. Because in Alaska, it ain't like that. It's cold outside. You got to get all bundled up. I was telling some of these other members that come in here, just go to this one store we have to go to. Because I live on an island in Alaska. You have to take an airplane off the island. Then you actually land in Alaska, the bigger state itself. And then once you get there, you have to drive to another location, and then it's a dog sled. And then you get to the store. What's my favorite show? Man, I don't know. I can't answer that one. I really can't answer that. I don't have a television. There's not a television in my house. I used to watch, it's hard to find this show, but I used to watch the Incredibly Poor Decisions. The The Increasingly Poor Decisions of Todd Margaret. That used to be my show all the time. It's only 3 seasons long, but it's really, really good show. It's about a guy that says one lie. And it's not too big of a lie, but he says a lie and then someone calls him out for lying, so he has to lie again. So he has to lie again, and then once he says those 2 lies, then he has to double down on both of them and say a lie that's even bigger than that one. And he has to keep people convinced that his lies are true. And I mean, his lies just get way, way more, just way more out there. It's a pretty good show. Yeah, it's a pretty good show. I only had a TV in 9 years, probably 8 or 9 years. What's y'all's favorite TV shows, man? There has to be something good out there right now. Y'all, there has to be something good happening on the telly. There we go. Now we're in the city. I'm waiting the Goldbergs. Man. Whoopi Goldberg. Her channel is called LaniTube. I'll look that up. Here, let me go right. I'm not even Bullbird with you. Let me go write that down. This better not be a joke either. Hey, Black Love, welcome back in. Welcome in. Y'all, I don't even have. Alright, there you go. It's not. Alright, I wrote it down. I'll check it out. Y'all. Yeah, we gotta get y'all charged up. You're about to die. We got like 5% battery left. I said the world should have stopped to this. We got like 5 more minutes on the cookies. About an extra 6 for them to cool down. About a minute and a half to get the ice cream out and shaping the way it needs to be. So you need about 18 more minutes for the cookies. Give me anywhere from 18 to 36 minutes for cookies, okay? Hold on, y'all. Let me get y'all plugged in. Y'all, let's get plugged into the mix. Oh, man, where's my charger at? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna plug you in. Let me plug y'all in. Plugged in. There you are. What kind of car do you have right now? I have a Honda CR-V. It's beautiful. That's one of my favorite cars I've ever owned in my entire life. And super, super reliable. one of the most reliable vehicles I've, like I said, I'm incredibly happy with this little vehicle. It's none too special. I have a Honda CRV and a Honda, how do you call that other car? Honda Civic, Honda CRV, Honda Civic, Honda Shadow. All Hondas, Honda everything. Chill, you got it. You got a car, Chill. What kind of car you got? All right, Gavin, I got a question for you. Gavin, if you could get rid of, you look tired. I'm very tired. I got a lot of stuff happening in life. I appreciate it. Dodge Durango GT Plus. I'll think about that one. Ask me some questions, please. Okay, Gavin, here's a question for you. If you could get rid of one bad thing that humans do, right? They could be anything. I can't say certain words on here, but if you can get rid of one bad thing that humans do, but before you get rid of it, you have to commit that offense. What would it be? So if it was like stealing, if you were like say stealing, you have to steal first before you can do that. Or if it was like you have to do that first before it's ever done, before it's eliminated forever. If you could do it, what would it be? Go ahead, Gavin. The floor is yours. Please, let me fix my hair. There you go. The floor is yours. Also, Chill, feel free to jump in on this one too. It's a SUV Dodge Durango. Oh yeah. I remember those bad boys. My buddy had like a '97 Durango or '98. Okay, Gavin, that's not a bad answer. It's a pretty decent answer. Ask another question. Okay. Here's a good philosophical question then. Do I like Pokemon? I mean, they're pretty decent. I don't like Seek Pokemon, but you know they're not too bad. I like the old Pokemon. Here's a question then, Chill. In the future, in this hypothetical situation, okay? So you got to remember that this entire thing is based in a hypothetical world where everything it's based in a hypothetical world. India, how you doing? Big shout out, big shout out. In this hypothetical world, women get pregnant and doctors can perform tests on the unborn child, and these tests on the unborn child tell the doctors, again, in this hypothetical situation, with 100% accuracy, if the child is going to be a murderer, or I can't say certain words on here, they're going to be an offender, or if they're going to be violent, etc., etc. If if such a scenario existed, what do you think should be done with the unborn children that will come out of the womb rather, and with a 100% for 100% accuracy be felonious to say the least in violence and this, that, and the other, which I can't say all these steps on YouTube. India, how you doing? The floor is Gavin's, and the floor belongs to Chill Mellow. There's your question. There's your philosophical question for you right there. That's a good question. It's not the child's fault. If that one's too philosophical, we can narrow it back down just to regular questions. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Well, Chill, there you go. Um, Here you go. This one should be pretty decent. Dang, Gavin and Chill are youngins. Hey, Gavin and Chill, check this one out then. What's an even number that does, or sorry, what's an odd number that does not contain the letter E? What is one odd number that does not contain the letter E? You can answer that one. Okay, yeah. What's one odd number that does not contain the letter E? Oh, there you go. Nope, nine's got the letter E in there. Yep, there you go. Take your time. Hey, take your time. Think about it. Don't try to rush to an answer. Think about your answers. Also, it has to be a whole number. You can't tell me like, uh, 2 2/3. 21's got a E in there. 20 has an E, and 1 contains the letter E. 24 is a even number. 24 is not an odd number. Let me know if y'all want a hint. And it has to be a integer. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. give us a hint. Okay. I'll give you a real good hint, okay? It involves there is none. Yeah, there is. You have to think. You have to think laterally. There is one, and a hint for you is what is an odd number that does not contain the letter E? It's an even number. This would probably be your bigger hint. Think even numbers and think fractions. Think whole fractions. If you just give up and you just say, hey, Father Fred, just tell us the answer, I'll tell you the answer for real. There is none. Yeah, there is. That's a fact. There has to be. I asked ChatGPT about this one, and ChatGPT and I went back and forth. We had a really long conversation about it. Because I don't like ChatGPT. 1 and 2, nah. See that one's got a E in there. The first number, the first part to the answer, the number is an even number. So you can choose 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, whichever one y'all want. 25, nuh-uh, because 20 is TWE. 20. 5, FIVE. I don't have a clue. I don't have ChatGPT, yeah. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I quit. Give us the answer. Me too. Give us the answer, please. The answer. Was it good? Good. Two and 4/4. Because all odd numbers contain the letter E. So what you do is you have yourself an even number. You start with an even number, 2, which does not have the letter E into it. And then to make it back into an odd number, you need a whole fraction. So 4/4. 4/4 plus 2 equals 3. But since none of these contain the letter E, you are within the right. You have the correct answer. 2 4/4 is the correct answer. Y'all, thank you for showing up to my my math class for the night. Excuse me. I hope everybody enjoyed that. We're down to only 3% battery, y'all. That's not good. We're slowly getting phased out. We're slowly losing battery. I don't know how that's happening. 2 and 12. No, 2 and 12. 2 and 12. 12 is with a TWE. Alright, y'all. I gotta go to the grocery store. That ain't gonna be fun. That ain't gonna be anywhere fun. I guess I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks everybody for stopping in. First and foremost, thank everybody for stopping in. Did you finish the cookies? I did. You want to see them real quick? Let me take the green screen off so you can see. Here they are. Yeah, it was real fun. I gotta get off of here though. I gotta run over to the store. It's gonna take. Well, thanks, Chill. It's gonna take quite a while. Hey, Gavin, thanks for stopping in. Stop anytime. I'll be here cooking. That's my shtick. All right, y'all. Big blessings, big peace, God's grace, and God's glory be upon everybody. You and yours. Thanks everybody for stopping in. I'm gonna get out of here. They are nice and melty, 100%. I gotta get out of here. It's gonna take like 30 or 45 minutes just to get to the store. And probably the same amount to get back. But hey, thanks everybody for stopping in. Much love.